All right. So Mom just wanted to give you a snapshot of summer. All the yards. I know you liked yards like I do. I've been spending a lot of time out gardening. The lawns look great. And we'll walk you over here and show you some of my flowers and some of my planting I've been working on for the past, 3 weeks or so. So I've got little shrubs like this that I've been putting in all over the planters to sort of replenish what's died over the years. And then, you'll like this. Here's your wheelbarrow. You can see how gorgeous it looks, full of petunias, I guess. And these are some of the flowers that I picked up at my nursery sale. So I got them all over the place. So as you come walking up the entrance, flowers, flowers, flowers everywhere. There's shadow, more flowers, more flowers. So everything's growing great. And got some beautiful... All right, I'm just getting used to this iPad. I keep sticking my fat fingers in front of the camera. That's not good. So you can see some of the geraniums. And I think I told you the story. I took my truck down and picked up an entire truckload, as much as I could fit in it. Seats, toolbox, everything, back, bed, and they gave me one very low, flat price and said, pick it up and take it away. So I've been planting for about 3 weeks now. Anyway, it's early. It's about 6 in the morning, so the sunlight's real pretty on the lawn. Oh, good. I'll be able to give you another picture of, look at that. I don't know if you realize what that is to me out there, but that is my irrigation wheel and my gun, my huge sprinkler going. And it took me, I think you remember the stories, Mom, it's been about 3 years to finally get that pump working and get the water up to the fields, and then we hook it up to that gun reel, which I think you probably remember. There it is out there. I don't know if you can see it very well. I can't because the sun's in my face, but hook it up to that big gun reel, and then I hook up the truck to it, and I pull it way out in the field and way down there by Steve and Maria's. But I don't know if you could appreciate how big that swath of water that it puts down, but basically 2 runs cover my whole 12-acre field. Well, 4 runs, 2 in each east direction and 2 in each west direction, cover the entire fields. So I've been basically rotating, moving the wheel and pulling it out with the truck every other night or so and trying to keep water on the fields. I usually water at night when it's cooler and I don't get as much evaporation loss. All right, so here's the backyard. There's the aspen tree. You remember cutting that down after that incredible snowstorm. But it's come back good. It looks actually kind of stubby, but cute. And you kind of get a glimpse, a little bit of the flower garden right now. So I'll get up a little bit closer. I've been planting a million varieties of perennials. You can see some of them. I pulled out all the, I think it was called catmint, which was pretty, but it was sort of invasive and it was taking over. So I pulled it all out and I've planted all these new little perennials. I actually had a path in here, which I'd forgotten and I'd put in. So now I have a little path that hopefully the dogs will walk on and stay out of the gardens, but I didn't even know it was there anymore. I'd forgotten about it. It was totally covered up by the catmint. My hostas have come back beautiful. And then here's all my little perennials. They don't look too hot, but I'm hoping they come back. There's a whole variety of Pennimaston and black-eyed Susans and some other names I'm just forgetting right now, but there's just a whole bunch of them. So I've planted little grasses, perennial grasses, all kinds of new stuff in here. It should be probably taking off in the next week or two. I think the first couple weeks is probably shock, but so then over here, so actually the lighting is perfect, Mom. I hope you're enjoying this. I hope it's not boring. Probably boring to most people, but you like gardening like I do, so you probably enjoy this. So, succulents galore. There's a bunch of them. I still have to figure out where to put all those. Those are actually mandevillas. You probably know what mandevilla vines are. I had some purple ones that I planted before with Kenna. That's the purple one up against the wall. But now I have red, white, and purple. And I don't know what I'm going to do with all these mandevilla vines because they vine, as you see, and they grow up. And I certainly can put maybe one or two more against that wall when I plant them, but I don't know. And then I'll find a spot for the rest. This is succulents galore. All kinds of succulents. So you remember having to cut this tree down, which was by here by the back, by the laundry room and looking down in the kitchen. You remember when we lost that tree. So I'm going to fill in this whole planter area here with the succulents. But let me see, I've planted all kinds of little things in between the stepping stones that go down to the stairs that lead down by the driveway and the pond. And then let's see, shot. I think I'll probably turn around so the sunlight's a little bit better. But you can see I've pulled out all the weeds and all the catnip from here, catmint from here, and put in a million different perennials. I'm going to try the angle down here and see if this is any better. Maybe that's going to be better. Sorry, my video skills aren't that great yet, but I'll learn. So, a couple hanging impatiens and some daylilies, and then the rest of this is all, it's not in flower yet. I'll take some pictures when it's in flower, but I don't know if you can appreciate how many different plants are in here. I probably have 200 little tiny perennials all tucked in here. So perennials, meaning we hope they come back. So if I take care of them good this year, put a lot of fertilizer on them. I've been putting B vitamins. I've watering them actually twice a day because it's been over 100 and I just don't want to lose anything because of heat stress and being that I just planted them. So anyway, here's kind of a far away, a little bit of a shot, but Mom, you helped me with this last year, helped me weed it and deadhead a bunch of stuff, so you can probably appreciate that it looks a little bit different now. Let me back up, see if I can get a backup shot. Oh, that's the wagon that Misha was sleeping in last weekend when I thought she had been chased off by the dog. So anyway, that was where I found her. Stood up, stretching, looking out over the edge, like, oh, where's everybody been? So, all right. And just got the backyard kind of cleaned up. I've been sitting out here enjoying the backyard. I've had a bit of free time to myself. It's been kind of nice with all the kids gone. I've not had this much free time to myself in a long time, so I've been trying to enjoy my yards and working most of the time, but when I get a chance, I do like to come out here and sit and relax and read, and I'll be looking at my new iPod. So let's see, a couple more flowers here, and then let's see, we can show you the bucket that you planted last year, and there it is this year, full and doing very good with a bunch of beautiful, beautiful petunias. I think I'm going to get a close-up so you can appreciate the quality of this iPad, the color in the Retina display screen. It's just incredible. I'm looking forward to seeing it myself, but there it is, up close and personal. See how close we can get. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. And more flowers over here, which you remember this bucket we planted last year. Some more over here. And I love those galvanized buckets. And then this galvanized bucket, you remember that laying around last year. Well, there it is now, full of zinnias. So, yeah, I've been having fun. All right, well, I'm going to, I'll let you say hi to the dogs here real quick, and then we're going to turn off this video because I have a feeling it's getting painfully long. Good morning, girls. Good morning, girls. Mally and Bella's. Is this Mally and Bella? You going to say hi? Mally and Bella? Well, good morning, girls. Hi there. I need to probably let them out and run right now. They have been bad girls lately every time I let them out. and turn my back for even a split second, they take off running. And yes, Mallers, look at you, so happy. I bet you miss Madison. And that's Bella. But yes, they've been taking off. They have decided that our 30 acres and ponds and creeks and fields are not enough for them. And they go back by the Boulder County open space to chase prairie dogs. And they have been running off of my property and then off of Steve and Maria's property, going all the way back to some neighbors that I didn't know, but I have suddenly got to meet. And they play in the creeks, they chase prairie dogs, but they disappear for 4 or 5 hours at a time and come back, tails between their legs, exhausted, dripping, and filthy black. So anyway, I get calls from neighbors because everybody knows my dogs, and Denise, your dogs are loose, we don't want them to get lost or hurt, and so I'm always out running, trying to find them, hauling my truck around, calling, and sometimes I spend 2 hours looking for those dogs and never find them, only to come home and find that they've come back home. But there's Ariel, and you can kind of just see how green everything is. We had a beautiful, beautiful thunderstorm last night, which I can't tell you how appreciated that was. We haven't had, I'm sure you've heard, incredibly dry, the driest season ever on history. So to get a rainstorm was just fabulous. All right, I'll go see if I can get a picture of Ariel in just a minute.